Oh. Oh. Bomb service. This is Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. It's a game that I know 3 things about. You are a priestess, you hit things with a leaf, and there is a little Frank the cat in the title screen there, and I always appreciate seeing his fuzzy little booty wherever I go. I'm pretty excited to play this. Uh, Apparently it's pretty difficult, so it doesn't really excuse all of the deaths that I'm going to have, but try to be understanding, at least. Empty file. Start. Controller. Hard. Normal. Easy. Hard. Um. Don't tell anyone. I, I I don't want to embarrass myself if girls are watching, so I'm setting it to easy. Shh. I'm afraid this is as far as I can take you. I'm sorry. Anything close to the city is too dangerous. Surely, that shouldn't be a problem for a priestess like you. Fighting using a leaf must be difficult. Aw, it's a little Canadian leaf. But I have faith in your ability to seal the curse away. It has spread to your land too, after all. For now, maybe the best you can do is seek an audience with our queen. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a video game. I like its art style quite a bit. The more simplistic kind of pixel art. Reminds me quite a bit, actually, of Cave Story, but there are a lot of differences, too, so I'll let it get away with that. Okay, so this is your Estus/healing item for people who don't play Souls games. Adorned Ring increases invincibility frames and defense, slowly restores HP. Wow, this easy mode is really easy. Just going for a nice little stroll here. Don't worry about me. So yeah. I find it funny that I'm playing this moderately old game. Not really that old. It came out on PC like early last year, I think. Maybe the early half. And just came out on PS4. And that's what I'm playing it on. But, yeah. 2017 has been a pretty awesome year for games already. There have been a number of titles that have been really fucking great. They're like Nier Automata is one I've been playing. Nearly gotten 20 hours into it. I'm like halfway through the second run. And I won't say any more about that because I know a lot of people haven't played it and I really want them to go and play it. So if you have a PlayStation or whatever else it's on, go out and buy Nier Automata. It's really fucking good. At least in my opinion. People ask me, Caleb, why do you play PS4? Why do you constantly... are you a Sony fanboy? And the answer is no. I really don't care about what console I'm playing a game on, so long as it's a good fucking game. The thing is, though, PlayStation has a lot of really good first-party IP or exclusive IP, and Xbox really doesn't. Like, what the fuck could I play on my Xbox One? Gears of War 4? Halo 5? No fucking thank you. Oh, Halo Wars 2 is the new one that came out. And it's like those aren't bad games. They definitely aren't bad games, but they're not. They're. It's just not enough effort on their part for the new year, especially when Sony has new first-party IP that's doing really fucking good, Horizon Zero Dawn, which I haven't played the entirety of, I should say. I've played a little bit of it at a friend's house, but it's really good. It like actually super good. It looks kind of like a Far Cry ripoff, but it feels like, I don't know. The thing about games that have been coming out this year is they've captured that magic, almost completely captured that magic of old video games. That magic being that feeling of mystery and adventure. And that's something that was sorely lacking last year. Like, it was there, kind of, in games like Doom, the reboot, and all the games, a lot of the games last year were really fucking good, just not, it didn't feel like a year of video games. It felt like a year of just things happening that were pretty decent, but not really notable. I remember last year No Man's Sky was supposed to destroy the entire universe with how good it was, and yeah, that didn't really happen. Sorry for any No Man's Sky fanboys who are watching this. I liked it. I think I got my money's worth out of it from how long I played it and how much enjoyment I got, but I could see why people would be disappointed, and I think that's their right and privilege as people who purchased that product. But yeah, 2016 was pretty bad for the world and everyone who lives in it, and for video games it wasn't that great. But 2017 is shaping up to be good in video games, at least. I know that the entire Earth is on fire outside of the things that I care about, so that's pretty nice. I've never understood the fanboy mentality, honestly. It's always seemed like a waste of time to me, because there are so many good things that you can miss out on if you only play Xbox games or only play PlayStation games. And I think that's really sad that people restrict themselves in that way. I think if you can, you should get an Xbox One if you haven't, or or a Wii U or whatever, because, if you like games, and games are your hobby, and you spend a lot of time and money on your hobby, what purpose does it serve restricting yourself to only one type of that hobby, and then belittling people because they prefer a different type? I just don't get it. Damn it. Get out of the corner. But yeah, that's how I feel about the situation. Fart gas. Like, I have a couple of friends who really like Nintendo games, and I can understand it. There are a lot of Nintendo games that I really love, but I wouldn't go around saying like, oh, you should fucking burn your PlayStation 4. It's no good. And I have an Xbox One. Well, I don't have an Xbox One. My brother has an Xbox One that I use from time to time. Not really as regularly as the PS4, because, as I said, the PS4 just has better games on it right now. But that doesn't mean it can't change in the future, and it doesn't mean that there aren't good games on the Xbox One. It's just the type of game that I like to play most of which reside on either my 3DS or, you know, the PlayStation. So that's what I use right now. I know it's a radical concept for some people to be like, oh well, I appreciate all of the games, but that's what I do. I appreciate all the games. Oh boy. Yeah. This game's pretty chill when you're playing on easy mode. I saw a little bit of normal mode playthrough, I think. That was what That was what Cryotic's playthrough, I think, was, and he was having a fucking hell of a time. But I'm just playing on easy mode because I'm a hero. So yeah. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.